It's hard to believe it's been almost 4 years, but in 2006, figure skater Sasha Cohen took the silver medal at the Olympics. And pretty soon she'll be going for the gold in Vancouver, and we are thrilled to have her here to tell us all about it. Welcome, Sasha. It's such a pleasure to have you on the show.
Oh, thanks. It's a pleasure to be here.
So you took a little break from from competitive skating, right? But you've been skating all this time. Performing, correct?
I've been touring with Stars on Ice recently and having a chance to do so many other things, but I really did miss competing, and I wanted to have that opportunity to pursue that challenge, to see what I was capable of, and come back one more time.
Now, do you think last night was a little bit of a setback? You had to pull out of the, what do you call it, the
Skate America.
Skate America, right?
I was really disappointed to not be able to compete in the Grand Prix this season, but you know, injuries are injuries, and you have to, you know, deal with obstacles that kind of jump in your path. And ultimately, nationals is really important for me to skate well, to make the team, and try to make the team for the third Olympics.
That's right. Nationals are in January, right?
Yes, they're in the end of January, and then Olympics will be the next month in February.
Fantastic. And so your injury is just a slight tendon problem?
Yes, I've actually been able to be training almost every day with this, just not at the intensity I need to compete 2 programs at an event. I've been getting better every day, so it's good to be putting one foot in front of the other, and I'm just again so excited to be part of this Olympic process for a third time, and also just wanting to thank the Olympic sponsors, especially Pepto, for giving the athletes that have trained their whole life this opportunity to go to the Olympics, fund their dream, and be there to support them when they're going for glory. And
you'll be there again at the Olympics. How exciting! I mean, we hope everything goes well in nationals. We sure it will. But what advice do you have for other young girls or boys, because obviously you are a young athlete who's been dealing with stress and competition almost your whole life? I mean, ice skating starts at such a young age. How do you manage that? How do you find that balance in your life?
Oh, there's so many different ways, but there's stress, daily, and then especially at an event when you demand a lot out of yourself. You know that you want to be your best for yourself, for your fans, for people watching you. And it's difficult, but ultimately you try to do the best you can every day, have no regrets, and it's all about the details, putting the effort into the little things so that when all the little details build up, you know that you've done everything you can to be your best that night, that moment. And then, you have to just take a step back, enjoy it, and know that you did everything you could, and give it your all.
So you have to have a little bit of perspective, right? You have to understand that with each given moment you give your all, but there are things outside of your control that can factor into it, right?
Definitely, and there will be great days and there will be awful days, and it's a roller coaster. And it's a great chance, no matter if you're in sport or whatever you're pursuing, especially at a young age, it builds character, and I think it gives you so much life experience, and it makes you tough to be able to deal with adversity, because it's not handed to you on a platter. It's really about not the more talented person, but I think the person that works the hardest and will keep getting up every time they fall down or that there's a challenge in their way.
That's a great takeaway lesson, that it's not about the most talented, it's about the one who can stick it out.
Perseverance.
Yeah,
yes,
that's very important. I mean, it takes a certain amount of maturity to come to that realization. Do you think that there are lots of 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds out there competing who have that kind of maturity?
I think you learn so much through your own experience. You learn how you handle things, you learn what's tough for you, and you learn how something can feel impossible, and then once you do it, and how you feel like you've conquered it, and how amazing it is to do something that you didn't think you could do. And it's just, you have to keep believing, because you don't know what you're capable of until you really try.
So you do it. And what kind of training regimen are you doing right now in preparation for the nationals?
I'm skating, I do Pilates, I do some yoga, I run a lot. I go to the gym to do a different weight regimen, a lot of stretching, and pretty much physical therapy 3-4 days a week. So it's a lot of, especially at my age now, coming around to be in my third Olympics. Not a spring chicken.
Oh, you're ripe old age of 24.
And it's, you have to really take care of your body. It's your instrument, and we demand a lot from our bodies every day, and the pounding and what we do. So it's really important to take care of your body.
Now, so your training regimen is very specific. Do you also make it do you have time off for yourself to sort of relax as well? Do you fit that in?
That's really important, you know, finding the balance. And, you know, sometimes you want to push, and you want more, but sometimes less is more. And you have to know your body and know how to pace it so you don't burn out. But yeah, I do take some time for myself, part of the weekend. And
what do you like to do with your downtime?
I like to, you know, spend time with family and friends. I like to cook. I like to take walks on the beach. You know, I love Gossip Girls. I love to, you know, it's a guilty pleasure, catch up on my TV shows. But yeah, lots of little, you know, just fun, normal things. It's great when I go on tour for a while. I love to come home, sit in my bathrobe, and just do laundry and drink cappuccinos.
Very relaxing.
That's luxurious, is to be in the home.
Were there other exciting things that you explored during the 4 years that you took a little break from competitive skating?
I did. I got the opportunity to guest star in some different movies and TV shows, and do different campaigns for Got Milk, for Read, for the library campaign, and it was so fun to have those opportunities and have that payoff from working so hard my whole life to do all these fun different things. I got to do an acting school summer session at Harvard, which was incredible.
How fun. Do you enjoy acting? Is that something you like to pursue after the skating?
I love, you know, in athletics it's very solitary, and the bottom line is what you do, and it was really nice in acting to have an ensemble and to work with other people and do something different.
So first the Olympics, then Hollywood. We'll see you both places. Well, Sasha Cohen, thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you in Vancouver coming up. We'll be rooting for you, of course, in the Nationals in January. And for more health and wellness news and information that's good to know, please check out the health page at abcnews.com.
ABC News Now. Good to know.